Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. I hope you are doing well. Today's episode in our Women and Strength series is about a small word that carries incredible power. That word is no. For many women, saying no feels uncomfortable. We worry about disappointing others, appearing rude, or being misunderstood. We are often encouraged to be kind, helpful, and accommodating. While kindness is beautiful, it should never come at the cost of losing yourself. Today's conversation is about understanding that every time you say no to something that drains you, you are saying yes to your peace, your health, and your future. Let's begin. So, what does no really mean? No is not rejection. No is not selfishness. No is not disrespect. Sometimes no simply means I need to protect my time. I need to protect my energy. I need to protect my priorities. So, the strongest women understand that boundaries are not walls, they are healthy limits that protect what matters most. Many of us grow up believing that a good woman always agrees. She never complains. She never refuses. She always sacrifices. But real strength looks different. A strong woman knows when to help, and she also knows when to pause. She knows that constantly pleasing everyone else eventually leaves nothing for herself. So, why saying no feels difficult? Let's be honest. Many of us feel guilty when we decline an invitation or refuse an extra responsibility. We wonder, will they be upset? Will they think I am rude? Will they stop liking me? Well, these thoughts are normal. But remember this, people who genuinely care about you will respect your boundaries. Healthy relationships make space for honesty. And there's a cost of always saying yes. So imagine saying yes to everything. Okay. Like extra work, every social event, every favor, every request. Eventually, your calendar becomes full, but your heart becomes empty. So, constantly saying yes can lead to stress, burnout, resentment, and exhaustion. So, what you deserve balance. So, now learning healthy boundaries. Boundaries simply communicate what is healthy for you. For example, I can't commit to that right now. I need some rest. I need some time to rest. I appreciate the invitation, but I'll have to decline. So, did you notice something? You can be kind and still say no. Kindness and boundaries can exist together. So, sometimes people confuse the two. Selfishness ignores everyone else's needs. Self respect includes your own needs, and there's a big difference. And you know what? What is the difference? Like choosing rest after a busy week isn't selfish. You can protect your mental health isn't selfish. Taking care of your physical health isn't selfish. It's responsible. Women who inspire through boundaries. Okay, so when I say women, it means many successful women like leaders, entrepreneurs, athletes, artists, writers have one common thing. They protect their time. They know they cannot say yes to everything. Their success isn't only about working harder. It is also about choosing wisely. Okay, so one lesson I continue learning is that every yes carries responsibility. If I say yes to too many things, I cannot give my best to what truly matters. Over time, I have realized that saying no isn't about closing doors. It's about keeping the right doors open. So when I protect my energy, I become more creative, more present, and more grateful. So there are like few gentle ways to say no. I'm honored you asked, but I won't be able to. First. Second is, thank you for thinking of me, but I need to focus on my priorities. Fourth is, I appreciate the opportunity, but I will have to pass this time. So notice, there's no apology for existing, no lengthy explanation, just honesty and respect. So now how can you protect your mental well-being? Your peace matters. If a conversation constantly leaves you anxious, if a situation repeatedly drains your energy, if your schedule leaves no room to breathe, it may be time to say no. So protecting your mental health is a form of courage. So there's a courage to walk away. Sometimes saying no also means walking away from situations that no longer align with your values. Not every opportunity deserves your time. Not every opinion deserves your attention. Not every relationship deserves unlimited access to your life. It means choosing peace is one of the strongest decisions you can make. Now, how can you say yes? So, saying yes means that you're saying yes to yourself. So, every no creates space for a meaningful yes. So, yes to rest, yes to learning, yes to family, yes to creativity, and yes to health. And yes to dreams. So, think of your time as a beautiful garden. If you allow everything to grow, even weeds, your flowers won't have enough space. You know why? Because they are like simple daily boundaries. And here are a few examples. Okay. So first is turn off work notifications after office hours. Second is set aside time for reading or hobbies. Third is avoid comparing yourself on social media. Fourth is take breaks without feeling guilty. Fifth is protect your sleep. So these are not luxuries, they are healthy habits. Now, how can you respect other people's boundaries? Okay, so just as we want our no to be respected, we should respect the boundaries of others. Healthy relationships are built on mutual understanding. So, respect is a two-way street. Okay, so sometimes the most powerful no is silent. Choosing not to respond to unnecessary negativity, choosing not to engage in gossip, choosing not to compare yourself, and choosing not to chase approval. Though these quiet decisions protect your peace. Now, take a moment to ask yourself, where am I saying yes when I really mean no? What drains my energy the most? What boundary would improve my life today? Which part of my life deserves more of my attention and more of my time? So you can write your answers and you may discover that your strongest decision this week is one simple word. So now there's a weekly challenge. This week I invite you to practice one healthy boundary. It could be declining an unnecessary commitment, taking one evening for yourself, putting your phone away before bedtime, and saying no to self-criticism. So now choose one. Notice how it feels. Okay. Now there's a final message in it. Strength isn't measured by how much you carry. It's measured by how wisely you choose what to carry. As women, we don't have to prove our worth by constantly sacrificing ourselves. And I think that as a woman, I also don't do that. I think that we deserve rest. I deserve rest. I deserve respect. I deserve healthy boundaries. And I deserve the freedom to say no without guilt. Because every confident no is also confident yes to my well-being and my purpose and my future. So thank you so much for joining me for another episode of Women in Strength series. If today's message spoke to you, I would love to hear from you in the comments. Like, what is one boundary you want to set this week? And let's encourage one another to choose self-respect over guilt and balance over burnout. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe and share it with someone who might need this reminder today. Until next time, remember, your voice matters, your time matters, your peace matters, and my peace as well. And sometimes the strongest sentence you can say is simply no. Take care, and I'll see you in the next video.